Go Between the Lines, presented by Bet Rivers with my pal and yours, Blake Murphy, also new co-host of the Raptors show, which is big time. Blake, jury's out on how much the preseason really matters. Yeah, like maybe a smidge. How you play might catch people's attention, but you really can notice how the philosophy of, say, a new coach jives with the team. So what did you learn from the Raptors' undefeated 4-0 go?
We certainly learned that what the Raptors want to do stylistically is not just lip service. We saw them play a different brand of basketball. Defensively, yes, but the attention is going to be on the offensive side. We saw them jump to second in the league in the preseason in assists per game, but fourth in turnovers as well. So there's going to be some cost to this new strategy. I think the transition game, the defense looked great. That half-court offense, though, still just kind of okay, and that's where my eyes are as we start the regular season.
You know who definitely wants everyone to think he doesn't care about preseason? Jordan Poole, who was 1 for 15 from the floor, and that had Darko saying 3 words, OG Anunoby, which it's kind of 2. That's fine. Well, that's neither here nor there, Blake. But you give me 3 words on how OG improves offensively this season.
Above the break. OG Anunoby is one of the best corner three-point shooters in all of basketball. Last year, he was 3rd in the league in corner three-point attempts. He knocked down 45% of them. Now, OG Anunoby also had a dramatically lower usage rate in the preseason than he's had in the last couple years. We don't care that much in the preseason, but that can't continue into the regular season. A team that struggles this much with spacing and with outside shooting is going to need that from Anunoby. So how can he do that? Well, yes, you could say get him more corner threes, but even in the modern NBA where everyone shoots a ton of threes, you're probably not taking more than 3, maybe 3.3 on average. So OG's got to be able to take more threes above the break, the higher part of the floor, where he only shot 33.5% last year. Now, some of that's skewed because some of those are pull-ups. You want him getting a few more catch and shoot opportunities up there as well to help space the floor vertically as well as to the corners.
We're also getting the full Jakob Poeltl all season long experience this year, and it seems like he really fits into the vision that Darko has for this team. He was super complimentary, saying he sees comparables with Domantas Sabonis and how he could provide for Toronto. Where do you think he needs to elevate to make that comparable fit a bit better?
Yeah, I'll put the bar a little lower than that, but we're going to see Jakob Poeltl operate in the high post a lot. You're going to see him engaging, yes, as a screener, but also in a lot of dribble handoff scenarios where maybe he puts the ball on the floor once and hands it off to a guard or a wing and kind of nudges his man to screen him that way. Jakob Poeltl was averaging a career best 3.1 assists last year before he came over from San Antonio. This isn't necessarily about his assists spiking. I think he's going to have a big impact on the rebounding game at both ends of the floor, but with the assists, it's more about how much space you're creating for your teammates. We know with Rudy Gobert, the talk is always screen assists, and we can roll our eyes with that, but those are going to be big for Jakob Poeltl as well.
And one area on rebounds that Yak might be able to take advantage of the T-Wolves?
Yeah, absolutely. They were the number 7 half-court defense last year, but despite all their size, they do struggle on their own glass. So a good night for some tip-ins.
Last time that they played the T-Wolves last season, Jakob Poeltl with a double-double. He was in some foul trouble, but they won their 7th straight here at home. Start a new streak tonight, Blake. Thanks for joining me. Hey, and speaking of streaks, the last time that Minnesota won in the 6, a long time ago. In fact, Gary Trent Sr. was coming off the bench. They've lost 18 straight in the 6, so let's see if Toronto can start a new streak of winning. We'll have final thoughts as Raptor Central continues on the other side.